Hello and welcome back to another Manga Haul. And this time we have quite a lot. It's very big, this clip. And I'm firstly sorry if you hear any noises in the background. They are renovating a flat down below, and this house where we live is very hear-through, very thin walls. So you will probably hear some stuff. I will stop filming if it gets too noisy, but I'm sorry for that. So anyway, we got 3 packages, 2 which are from SCIFIER, a very new place where I ordered my manga. Then all the books that you can already see here are obviously German. All the packaged ones are English. And so let's start with the mangas that are already unboxed, and then let's unpackage some stuff, shall we? Let's go! Let's start with the oversized volume or the bigger volumes in Germany. At first I thought I would do it by publisher, but then again I think a lot of German publishers don't say anything to you, and in the end I don't really give anything about publishers. I don't care which publisher publishes which. So let's go by size. And the first pick I have is volume 3 of The Summer in Which Hikaru Died. And I was surprised to see this in store. It was a nice surprise. And we have Yellow and 2 girls, which I have no idea who they are. The story is a very intriguing, very mystery, a little bit horror. And I definitely want to read it. I didn't find the chance yet. But again, we have some nice colors, some color pages, and another character I have no idea about, and I'm interested to read more. This last one left on a cliffhanger like the first one, not as bad as the first one, but yeah, I really like this series, I have to say. Interestingly, this time there's no card in it, or just got a sample without a card. So that's volume 3 of The Summer in Which Hikaru Died. Then I got volume 7 and 8 of My Boy. It's a very sweet story, and only one more volume to go, and then the series is complete and I will binge read it then. Again, also very nice size. Not as big as Hikaru, if you want to compare them. This one is a slightly bit smaller in white, not in height, but yeah. One more to go, then this is finished. And we got volume 18 of Toilet Bound Hana Cocoon. Again, a gorgeous cover, gorgeous colors, and I really love these. I haven't read the last few volumes because I want to binge read this current arc. And I don't know if it's completed in this one or if I will need to have one more. I will have to look it up. I think I need one more, then this arc is finished and then I can binge read it. But for now, this is really a lovely cover because these colors very pretty. So happy to have this. Let's move on to the normal sized mangas, and we will start with volume 11 of More Than a Doll or My Dress Up Darling. Stunning cover as always. We have a nice effect here, and of course a beautiful color page as always. And the series continues. We have a nice plot twist in it that was kind of unexpected but welcome, and I like this way more than the last one, which I had a bit of a critique on it. Anyway, solid volume. I already read this. I also read already Kaiju number 8 volume 7, which finally released in German. Nice color. And again, we have some very good color pages in here, and the story continues, and yeah, you like it, if not, then not. I think I don't need to say much about this one. Then we have volume 4 of Gachi, I always struggle with the name, Gachiakuta. Volume 4, again, we have some colored pages, or more like we have the green, it's colored green. I don't know what to say. They painted the page on the outside green. You see nothing in it, and you will finally have an English release. I highly recommend to pick this series up. It's very nice. The battle mechanic is interesting, it's unique, and the art style is very gorgeous, and we also have graffiti in them, and yeah, I like the story. It's very interesting. The pacing is very well written, and yeah, high recommendation. Please give it a try when you see it in store. Then we have volume 5 of Reincarnation in Mayday, the evil witch of the world. I have not read this yet. The next one will appear soon, and maybe I will just binge read both of them. I just have to pick up the next one. Good story, kind of villainous-like, kind of not. Reincarnation, up my alley. Nice world there in. Lot of drama, fantasy, evil plot twist, whatever you want to call it. It's a very gorgeous story. I love it. It's one of my favorites. And then one of my highlights for this haul is volume 1 and 2 of eyeshield 21. Yay! We finally got the German release of this amazing sports series. It's football, and I know nothing about football when I first picked the series up, but I enjoyed it. I already read it twice online, and now I can read it in a physical form. That's freaking amazing. Absolutely amazing story, super amazing story. We follow a boy called Sena who gets bullied a lot by two of his seniors or classmates, whatever you want to call it, and so he developed a very awesome habit of running away in a very good speed. He gets scouted by Iruma, who has, together with his friend Kurumara, a football club in a Japanese high school, and he gets their runner back, the number 21, and we start from there. And it's an amazing story how he falls in love with this football series, how he has his matches, how he comes to terms with if he really wants to do it or not. And the artwork is amazing. You will know this artist from One Punch Man, Yusuke Murata, and I love the series. I plan to collect always 5 volumes and then read these 5, because just reading one will left me with wanting to read more. So I got already 3 more to go, then I will start to read it in German. Oh, I'm so happy. I never thought I would get this in a physical release, but here we are with 2 volumes already, and I'm so happy about this one. Let's move on with some omnibuses, and we have volume 11 of Tokyo Revengers omnibus. The story is nearing its end. I think, I don't remember exactly. Yeah, good story. We're nearing the end. I think 4 more to go, and then this is finished. And I don't know if I ever said this, I really hated the ending. It made everything else so redundant, but I still enjoyed the story for the main part, for the character designs, and yeah, so I'm collecting it. Nothing wrong with that. Then we got volume 2 of the Pearls edition from D and Angel. Look at this gorgeous cover. It's shiny, it has flaps. We have a poster in it. Stunning. Yeah. And yeah, that's what I thought. We also have some color pages in between. Stunning, stunning. Love the series, never got finished back in the day. So I decided to pick up the Pearls edition. And it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. I wish they would have done something with this bind, because that's really plain. But the covers, amazing. amazing. And then, I should have done this after the second one, we got a new Tokyo Revengers release, and that's Baji's Letter, which is a spin-off about Baji and Shifuyu and how they met and all the shenanigans before Takemichi takes the space or the place, the stage. Now I have it. Before Takemichi takes the space, the stage. Oh. And this is volume 1. Pretty thick, I have to say, and I had to have it because, excuse me, Shifuyu? Another story about Shifuyu? Of course I have to read it, and I already read it online. I like the story, lots of Shifuyu in it, and so I had to have it. Yay! And then also finally a new volume of My Roommate is a Cat, volume 9. Always so thin. I read this. This is too cute. This is pure sugar. Look at this gorgeous artwork. Slice of life with a cat and an introvert, and it's amazing. I love the series. One of my top favorites. I think I will have to do a favorite manga videos, my top 10 or something like this. I love it. I really hope you will at some point get an English release because this is pure sugar. And that's basically all the German ones, so let's open the package. And we got my newest Archonia order. You won't see it that often anymore. Of course, this is not functioning. Simply because I found a new side, and I will talk about the other side when I unbox the other ones. Oh, a bookmark with Demon Slayer on it, and I got a thank you card, a Happy New Year card from the Ashonia crew. Nice, very cute. So, and I basically got just 3 volumes, so let's go over them. The first one is The Hero. The Hero is overpowered but overly cautious, volume 6, and no way, it's the final volume! No! So I think I know where this ends because I watched the anime. I couldn't stop myself. And so I know how it ends, but I know that the night novel which this story is based on continues afterwards. So I'm thinking, because I really like the story, it's very hilarious but also very fascinating and dark at some times, if I will just pick up the continuation via light novel. So I will give it a thought, and maybe I will just pick up the light novel after this one, because their story continues after this volume. Then another one of my favorites is Sure I Am a Mad Villainess. It's the Tale of the Butterfly Red Body Swap in the Maiden Court, volume 4. Stunning cover as always. Such a good and well written story. We have some color pages, one color page, and we finally have a meeting between the villainess and her, or more like the heroine meets the villainess, and they have a talk with each other, and I will be interested how this one will turn out. So very pleased to finally have this one. And then also one of my top 2 series of all time, The Remarried Empress. Stunning cover, and oh, look at him, so cute, looking at his precious. I love it. Thick as always. This is a manhwa or a webtoon. I think it's a manhwa. It's Stunning as always. Story picking up. I don't know where it stands right now, as I have not read this, but I will read it. I just read the online version, and yeah, but stunning. Awesome artwork. Give it a read. It's about an empress and an emperor, and they're the mistress of the emperor, and yeah, she wants to remarry. Or more like the story right now is about how they got to the point where she wants to remarry, and why she even got the divorce from the emperor, even though she wants the empress. And very intriguing, lots of interesting stuff in it. The emperor is an A person. I really love how it's written, and you really can feel with her, and you really get easily swayed with how you depict certain, or how you feel about certain characters, and it's very well written. Love it, love it, love it. And that's it from Archonia. Moving on, I got 2 packages from a new website which is called SCIFIER, which is located in the UK, and it was sent by heaven. This site has so many amazing deals. I got both of these packages on their Black Friday deal sale weekend, or every day they had different deals and sales, so I splitted my order in different parts, and yeah, overall very amazing prices. They are very competitive. They have daily new deals on selected mangas every day. They have a lot of discount for first volumes, and I started an affiliate program with them, so you can use the link that I will put here and also down in the description. And if you use this code, you get 10% off on these amazing mangas with your next order. Please do this. They are amazing. They have a flat rate shipping for however many books you want. With the 10% off, you can save bucks, and I really recommend them. Both of my packages came well packaged. I have not opened this. I opened this already. It was packaged in another package, so super safe. So let's take a look at what I got. Starting with the one that I already opened first. They always send a bunch of bookmarks. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with so many, but they look gorgeous. And for the first package I got 3 volumes. The first one being Mirako-chan, the official comic anthology, which is basically different artists which have done a chapter for Mirako-chan. And yep, it's super interesting to read this. I love Mirako-chan, and yep, so I bought this in sale. Then I got volume 2 of My Stepmother and Stepsisters Aren't Wicked. Very huge volume, but very thin, so getting a deal on it was amazing. Stunning cover. The story is funny and intriguing, as it's supposed to be Cinderella based, except these 3 look evil but are very, very wholesome characters, very sweet to our main character. And I'm interested how this one will continue. And then I got volume 3 of Get Papa, Daddy at Work and at Home. Also relatively thin, and I got an amazing deal on this as well. And it's in full color. It's slice of life, it's cozy and very, very adorable. I hope this one will have more of the gap in his work nature, but I don't know. We will see. Stunning artwork indeed. So let's open the second one that they sent me. You see what I mean? It came very well protected again. By the way, as a German I obviously have to pay custom, but the site is constructed like this, that you pay it immediately with them and you don't have to pay anything when the package arrives with you. You pay a €5 shipping fee and the tax immediately on their site, and then you can let it ship to you. Very uncomplicated, and I calculated in contrast to Archonia, where I don't have to pay VAT. And basically this one is still cheaper even with the VAT and the €5 shipping fee, because they have so amazing deals. So again, we got some interesting bookmarks. A few I got already double. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with them since I don't use bookmarks in mangas, but yeah, they have cute art on it. So let's see what I got. And we start with volume 2 of The Villainess Dance the Heroes, playing the antagonist to support her faiths. I hope that's the manga version. I wasn't sure. But yeah, that's the manga. I wholeheartedly enjoyed volume 1, so let's see how volume 2 continues this very interesting premise of a story. Because she really does the villainous part well, and not just say she will be a villainess and then does not. She really does say mean things and stuff like this. So overall, likable character, handsome butler. Anyway, I enjoyed it. Another villainous story. Then I got volume 1 of When I Became a Commoner. They broke off our engagement, which sounded interesting. I read, I think, like one chapter online which didn't say or show much of the story. The only thing I got from it was the premise of the story, which is basically elves or fairies switched to babies, to girls, one from a commoner family with a high society, with a nobility child, and basically she was from a commoner family and got switched to a now aristocrat family or into nobility, and then got kicked out from home after they revealed she's not their real daughter. And yeah, so I hope this is a good story. Otherwise, I don't know nothing about it, but it sounded interesting. It was cheap, so I got it. And then the artwork looks really pretty, very pretty. So could be a good one. It's pretty thick, based on a novel, as you can see with the 3 authors. So yeah, happy to give it a try. Then we have volume 2 of Mr. Villain's Day Off. I enjoyed the one very much. It's also very slice of life with a fantasy element because of the evil supervillain who just loves panda. It's also, no, it's not full in color, but we have a nice color page, and look at him, he's a stunning man, an evil stunning man, and basically it's kind of 4-koma style, so every story is its own because it's always about Mr. Villain on his day off. These are superheroes which he encounters sometimes, and yeah, we follow him on his day off. Sometimes we see a glimpse on his work day, like here. That's how he looks when he's in work, which can get very, very dark and fearsome. And personally, I love the story. It later picks up a bit more of a real storyline, and it sometimes comes back to it, sometimes it's just, again, random stories. But I personally enjoyed reading it online. It gave me cozy feels. This volume is a little bit damaged, but not so much. So yeah, getting it for an amazing deal for this single volume was awesome. And then the last item is not a manga, it's an art book, and it's called Sugary Girl, the art of Eku Uekura, and it's stunning. Look at this. How cute is this? I saw this and I knew I had to have this because look at this, it's food themed. Cute girl. Oh, stunning, stunning, stunning. Love this. I want this. A thank you card or what? Oh, how adorable. How adorable. Such a... Oh, I love this. It's an amazing art book. I can't wait to look at it. Ah, yay! Happy to have this! High recommendation. And that's basically all from SCIFIER. Again, check them out. Very good. Use my code for 10% off of your next order. I can recommend them. I want to put all my orders now to them because Artjonia is expensive in contrast to this one. So you will see more packages from them in the future from me. And with that, this clip is finished. We got 23 volumes and 1 art book. Massive haul or massive clip size. And I will catch you in the next clip. Hello to the next clip. This time it's a small haul, so let's get right into it. And first up we have these 2 volumes. I'm a Spider, so what? 11 and 12. I got them at my birthday present and now I'm finally caught up with the series. I already read both of them. Love where the story is going. They are pretty beat up, but I think that's because they're from Amazon. Pretty interesting. We have some color pages and I love the story. Also, I have to say Shiro's character is kinda, I don't know, she's not talking much with other characters, so it's not only about her anymore because she finally evolved into this nice stage and she got some companions, as you can see on the cover here. And yeah, well, she's not really talking with them much because she's a real introvert and you never knew this before because she has a lot of inner monologues and she still has them and doesn't speak so much out, which is sometimes a little bit annoying because she's not a bad person per se and I think sometimes she really should say something, but yeah, it is what it is and I knew that the story will go in this kind of direction, but very interesting. And I got a package from Artjonia with some English volumes, so let's open it. First up, we got volume 5 of another reincarnation manga, and this time it's reincarnated as a dragon hatchling, the other series where our main protagonist is reincarnated into a monster, and this time the black dragon. And the last volume left not really on a cliffhanger, but more like he got transported through the river in a totally new environment and lost his friend, and we would see how he does in the new environment. And the art style is pretty but also very, very dark. But I love this story and I'm happy to finally have volume 5. And then we have volume 4 of the 7-time loop. The villainess enjoys a carefree life, married to her worst enemy. The anime finally aired from this series. I got volume 4 finally. So I know what's probably happening here because I'm watching the anime, which is really good. Can recommend both of it. If you don't know if you would enjoy this story, give the anime a try. It's on Crunchyroll. Can't wait to see how the relationship between these two is starting to develop. Kinda excited, and it's pretty thick, I think. Then another one of my favorite series. I got volume 4 of Doomsday with the Dog. Oh no, it's damaged. I hate this. What can I say? I love it. It's a Shiva. I love the story. It's sadly always so thin. So if you find a good deal for it, better buy it then. I love it. It's coma style throughout the story. It's kind of funny, kind of post-apocalyptic world feelings, and she can talk with animals. And at the end, there's always an actual manga portion, which he will always do in all the volumes at the end, which the story is a little bit longer and not the forced coma style. Anyway, it's full in color and I love it, and I'm waiting for the net road of these two. Can't wait to get this. And then a gem, we got volume 6 of the Remarried Empress. This feels so nice. Ooh, like really nice. Don't know if they changed the material, but it feels different than the other volumes. The cover is stunning. I think that's my favorite until now. Again, fully in color. It's a webtoon, and I think I described it often enough. Just look at it. So pretty. I still need to read it. Ah! I can't believe I don't read it. I read it on the app, but I didn't reread it. I really should do this. Love the golden. Anyway, happy to finally have this one. And it's chunky, but I think not as chunky as the other volume. Not quite sure. Anyway, that's everything. Oh yeah, because this is a manhwa webtoon, it's read from left to right, whereas the typical Japanese mangas are read from right to left. So that's all I got, which is not a lot, but I'm happy to have these. I definitely want to read these two immediately and this one, and I really should start reading The Remarried Empress. I kind of want to binge it, and maybe I will do this now, or maybe I will wait because the actual story is not finished yet. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I will see you in the next clip, which hopefully has a little bit more mangas. I'm not fussed about getting them as ASAP, which I usually don't do with mangas, and then I accumulate a lot of mangas and it's expensive, and anyway, I'm only getting volumes which are special immediately. Everything else I always let continue because they're in stock for so long, so I'm not worried about that. And when then a volume comes out which is special in any kind of form, like with the Villainous Are Destined to Die, which is a special box set, then I would get all the other mangas that I'm also currently missing in one go, or which is in stock, and then get the rest later. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I see you in the next clip. Bye! Hello and welcome back to the probably last clip for this manga haul. I got a bag full of manga, but they are only German. So let's get right into it. I think I explained it in my last clip. I tend to buy German ones in bulges, and now I have a very big bulge. So let's get started. And the first volume I want to show you is this new series that I will now start collecting, volume 1 of I Shall Master This Family, which is a webtoon slash manhwa. I'm not exactly sure. Look how pretty this volume is. I love it, especially the backside. I really love it. And how thick is this chunk? And most interestingly, I thought it would be a new publisher, which is called Sea Lines, I think. But when I look at the back, it seems to be a subdomain from Carlsen, which is a very big publisher in Germany. So I think that's just their webtoon part where they will publish all the webtoons under. And this comes with a photo card. And I usually don't open my manga if I don't plan on reading them, or I only open them when I read them so that I know I've read them or not. So I will do an exemption herefore because I do want to read it. I read this online pre-order, but it's been a while since I've read anything from this webtoon, and it should be all in color, which is pretty uncommon for Carlsen. They never do. Also, because it's a webtoon, it should be in color. And I ripped it. Anyway, I'm not having this, so let's see if we can find the photo card. There it is. Oh my gosh, it's so small. Oh, how adorable. And that's her name. That's our main character, Fiorencia Lombardi. I think the focus is not quite there. Anyway, let's take a look, shall we? I never heard from this subcategory, and if I have to say, looks clean, looks nice, love it. very good. Very good. And it has a distinguished smell about it. So, if I should categorize this manga, then it would be family drama and tensei, because our main character is reincarnated into her younger self and wants to redo everything. Because in her previous life, her cousins ruined this family, they put them into debt and a lot of other crazy bad shits, and her father died and everything, and she has so many regrets. So when she at the end died because of her family, she swore if she could ever relive again, she would master this family. And she gets her wish granted. We don't know why she was reincarnated, but she will now do everything to get the power to get her father to live. And it's a very, very good story. I personally love stories with the kind of revenge in them. The revenge in this one is rather small. So, and I was kind of hesitant to pick it up or not, because I didn't know if I liked this story enough to own it. But when I saw this in store, I had to get it. It looks so gorgeous, and I don't think I will regret it. So I will probably read it after filming this. Moving on to some of my favorites. We finally, and I still don't know why it took so long, got volume 3 of A Villains Are Destined to Die. Of course, I got the collector's edition, and let me show you what's inside. It's awesome! It's awesome! I love it! And I'm so happy again that we got these special editions. Ta-da! First up, we got another awesome print of our main character, Penelope. Look at this gold foiling, and can I say this artwork is just stunning. I really want to do a shelf dedicated to this series alone. The backside is nothing, but oh my gosh, I'm so happy that we finally got volume 3 out, and I still don't know why it took so long. It's been ages when volume 2 came out. Here we have the actual volume 5 and my colors. These are Pacochino colors. And of course, I don't remember if I read volume 1 and 2 or if I just put it away. I think I read it, so I can continue. And of course, it doesn't stop here with the extras. First up, we got 2 more character cards, and this time from our lovely Callisto, Regulus, and of course our main character, Penelope. And as always, we have a slogan from them at the top, their age, their height, and some characteristics about their personality. Yep, love this. And let me tell you, it's now volume 3 in German and volume 6, I think, in English. So you know more about the story, but I obviously read it online. But yeah, please let them get together. I ship them, so they are my OP. Is OP the right word? I don't think so. And then we got 2 stickers of our lovely, look at the shimmer of the foil. So these are stickers of Penelope and Reynold. Stunning. Love them. Not that I will ever use these these stickers, but nothing, nonetheless pretty. And then we got the acrylic stand for Reynold. Yay. Anyway, amazing. I did amazing. So happy that we got this version. But I do have to say, these extras are different from the Korean one. I don't remember seeing this awesome art print in the Korean version, so they did change. And maybe because of the extras, it took so long to release the next one. I hope the 4th volume won't take as long as this one took. It's nearly 4 months, 6 months since the last one came out. Just crazy. Then we got 2 volumes of Gotcha Kuta volume 6 and 7, and now I'm missing volume 5 by that, but they didn't have it in store when I was there to pick it up. And as always, we got some colorful, not spines, sides, which is amazing. I love this artwork. It's so pretty, or so graphic. I don't know what's the right word is, but I love the story. I love the artwork. Look at this. It's so fun. And the story is unique in its own. So I know that you will get an English release soon of this as well. So I would highly recommend to give this a try. It's very nice. Then we got volume 3 of the An Angel Pearls edition, as beautiful as always, with this flap and the color pages, which are throughout the whole volume. Really love this new rendered edition. I haven't tried it again, but I love the quality so far. Look how stunning this is. I love the flaps and everything in it. Just to show you, where was it? Here. Like color pages in it, so amazing. They could do it more, in my opinion. Yeah, that's volume 3. Then we got volume 3 of Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. I already read this. We have color pages, so stunning. Love how the story is, and I have to say it's a little bit different from the anime, which already aired out, which is more closely related to the actual light novel, because this one is based on a light novel. And I love it personally. We follow her, who wants to be a sugar master, and she hired this elf to help her, and we follow her along her story. I love it. It's cozy. It's a nice read. Then we got volume 6 already of Reborn in Mayday. If I have to translate it, we are already by volume 6. That's so amazing. I really love this story. It's a reincarnation tensei. Kinda villainous, kinda not villainous, because she's not a villainess. She is a witch, and the evilest witch. And yeah, so good. That's such a good story. You can find it online if you want to give it a read. Personally, I love it. I love tensei stories, and that's no exception. And these spines are always so colorful. I love it. And then we got the final volume of My Boy, finally, which is volume 9. And after I got it, I read the whole story, which was a good decision, because this is a kind of story where I have to say it's better to read it in one go than to read it volume by volume, like I do with some other stories, like the one before and the one therefore, which I read volume per volume. But this I read in a bulk, and I don't regret it. It's a wholesome story. Through the ending can be no more like the ending is very open, and it became more vague the more the story progressed. But overall, I still love it. It's very wholesome and very appropriate with everything that's happening in it. Then I finally got my hands on Upside Down, The Gray Man Volume 28. It's been out for a while. Still haven't caught up with the story. Oh, got it. Pull out page. Stunning. Ellen looks stunning. I really have to get back into it, but it's been such a long time since I last read it, so I actually don't even remember where I left off and what happened before that, and I should probably reread it from start, but these are all in my basement and I don't have access to them right now. So yeah, I will just collect them until the day I get the other volumes out of my basement. We got not only volume 3 but also volume 4 of eyeshield 21. Still so exciting that we finally got a German release of this awesome shonen sports series from football. I adore this, and now I only need one more volume and then I will read it in 5. So I will always read 5 volumes in one go.
They take quite a bit of time to get released. Sadly, there are no color pages in it, but they're pretty thick, so I kind of like it. And who doesn't know eyeshield 21? If you don't know it, it's an awesome story about football. Really, really recommended to give it a try. Then we got 3 volumes of a Kaiju number 8. We got Kaiju number 8, volume 8, which there was actually a special edition in Germany, which was basically a different cover art and a poster. I don't necessarily need it. I usually get the special editions, but I personally like this cover more than the special edition. Of course, we have these awesome color pages here. Yay! Then I got volume 9. Look at this pretty boy. So happy to get this, to have this. And now I can read 3 in a row, because I also got Kaiju number 8, volume 10, which is also a special edition, and we got another flask, or however it's called, a decorama. They call it a decorama, which is basically an open box where you can put the next volumes in. I got the first 5 volumes in the one with our main character, and now we got one with Reno, and I really hope we get the next 5 ones with her, because she's actually one of my favorite characters from the series. So yay to these 3 volumes. We got volume 2 of Tokyo Rangers Baji's letter, which will also get in English print very soon, and until volume 3 will come out, it will take a while. Love it, because it's more about my boy Shifuyu and Baji, who is a favorite from a lot of people, and this character, which then never appears in Tokyo Rangers ever, which is funny. But I also got volume 12 of Tokyo Rangers with this awesome cover of Manjiro, which we got a figure from, which also released, and on the back side we have Hanma, if I remember correctly. It's nearing its end, and then yay, then I will reread it again, I think. The last volume for this haul is Surfam volume 19. Again, just like with the Greyman, I totally don't know where I left off with this one. I really should start reading it again. Kinda pushing it for now, and kinda hoping that this story will finally come to an end, because I didn't expect it to be getting so long. It's already volume 19. What? And that's basically all for this clip. These are 17 volumes, which I will have to read. A few I already read. Some I will still have to read. Some I can't read, like these 2, because I'm missing volume 5. But I'm so happy to finally get the new volume of Pen and Nail Pen. Still hate the title. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my haul. Tell me, what are your favorite picks-ups from this haul? Which series are you most interested in? Did you hear from everything, or is some series new for you? Let me know down in the comments. I will catch you in my next haul. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and until then, bye bye.